Hi, welcome to episode 18 of Bookish Time with Jenny. Today I want to talk about a cozy mystery, and shockingly, it's hot tea related. We all know I love hot tea. And our work mugs keep things freakishly hot. I made the mistake of taking a sip during a Zoom meeting that I was just participating in. I wasn't the speaker. And on camera, I was like, oh, it was just way too hot. So I need to remember to leave the lid off and add a couple ice cubes if I actually want to drink it today. But the book is In Hot Water by Kate Kingsbury. And what's kind of unique about this is the protagonist, Vivian, is actually in her 60s. Cozy mysteries, the main character seems to be in their 20s, and then I feel like lately you're starting to see slightly older, which, I like because we're all aging. So I don't know about you, but sometimes when I'm reading about the 20-something-year-olds, I want to be like, give it a couple of years, you won't feel that way. But and then the other thing, and we were actually discussing this in my virtual cozy mystery book club, we were talking, when do you expect the murder to take place, since all cozy mysteries are technically murder mysteries. Just what makes them cozy is it happens off page. But this one, the murder is literally in the first line. Well, they discover the body, because like I said, it always happens off the page. But that was a first for me. I don't know that I have a preference, because some people want it within the first chapter, some want it like halfway through the book because they want the rest of the storyline to be developed before the murder happens. But it was just, I had to tell some people I had a book club, I was like, oh my god, I just started a cozy that the murder actually happens in the first line. But this is about a tea shop. And like I said, I love hot tea. And we actually have a new tea shop in town. And once we start in-person programming, I have an off-site book club. And it actually will be meeting at Alchemy Tea Company. I knew that was going to happen. Technology is not my friend today. Now my phone's like refusing to stay up. I'm leaving this in here because I think it's funny. Like yesterday, I attended a webinar that they were having so much trouble. I was starting to get embarrassed for them. But whatever, we've all done enough virtual stuff that anything, like last night I did my virtual cozy mystery book club. Just started. My youngest cat just jumps on my shoulders and I was like, okay. I think he feels like he needs to make an appearance. Somehow he knows that there's people on the other side. Well, that one I have to admit I don't use headphones for, so he does hear voices. So he may be like, who is this? But I don't know. At this point in all the virtual stuff, you just got to roll with the punches when your camera falls over for no reason. But so there's a new tea shop. That's what I was saying. But my offsite book club will meet there once we start doing in-person programming again. It's Alchemy Tea Company, downtown St. Joe. It's actually next to Nesting Goods because it's the same owners of Nesting Goods. I've been in there and it's beautiful. Exposed brick walls, and I even told the owner, I was like, you cannot get this character in a newer building. My house is from 1902. This library is from 1902. If I could travel back in time, I think I would have to go to 1902. But yeah, you can't, you don't see the character in newer builds. I mean, if you had an unlimited budget, you could probably add the character in, but I just don't feel like people take the time these days to really add character. But right now, they're just selling tea, the retail side of it. And they'll be serving tea within a couple weeks. They just don't quite have their license yet. But I think as the weather turns cold, it's perfect for getting cozy with some cozy mysteries. And I always have a million recommendations. A lot of cozy series comes in 3. This is the first one, so, and it just came out a couple months ago, so there's no more in that one, but especially, and then there's super long series if you like it. There's one I read, and actually it's tea related. I think it's up in the 20s now. And actually it's a Laura Childs, and there's a new one that just came out this year. It's a Christmas one. I think it's like Twisted Christmas or something. It's at least the upper teens, if not 20s. But some people love the series because they just, I guess, you know, they want a guaranteed read. Like, they don't even have to pick out a book. They just want the next in the series, so short series, long series, we can find it for you. And this is a little early, but heads up, we are doing winter reading in January again, you know, completely virtual. You log it all on Beanstack. So the month of January, you'll want to log your reading. We're going to pie some people in the faces if the community reaches the goals. It's going to be a librarian for $500. For $1,000, it's the sports anchor Chris Roush. If the community reads 1,500 books, Mike Brasciano will be getting a pie in the face. So just make sure you actually log your reading in January on our Beanstack site. There's an app or website version. But in January is also hot tea month. Hot tea? So, you know, start some of these cozy mystery series now, and in January you might still be reading them because some of them are super long. But I do have some standalones, or, you know, first in the series that there's no more out. But all you have to do is ask. We will gladly pick some out for you. But I just wanted, this is not a book club pick. I actually wanted to use this in my book club, but sadly the author does not like to do virtual events, which I completely understand. And it says, it is the first one I've read by her. It says best-selling author, and it says she has sold. Technically she does sell books, but she has written over 60. But sometimes this might be like her first with this publisher, I'm not sure, but it's adorable. Oh, and I wanted to show you, this is how much I love tea. I have these tea bookmarks. It looks like a tea, and it's super thin, so it doesn't make your book stick open or anything, but I just didn't want to lose my bookmark, so it's still in there. But yeah, so next month I'm going to, I think I'm posting a little early because I'm going to post some Christmas book recommendations. So until next month, bye.